All right, good morning, everyone. This is the sort of the morning routine, and this time I have the microphone pointing at me rather than the birds right now because there have been some requests for a cage tour and maybe some tours about morning routine with the birds here. So you'll see that, yes, the computers are on. No, I do not leave them on all night. I was up at 4 in the morning this morning and managed to turn everything on and use it and not disturb the birds. So here we go. First thing, Alexa, turn on Office.
Okay.
All right, so we keep the birds covered up in these cages. We usually use a towel or a blanket, and they stay quiet all night. People ask, um, do they wake you up? Do they make any noise? They are completely dead silent all night, and they don't really make much noise until we uncover the cages. So let's go ahead and do that. Good morning, Kiwi. Good morning, Pixel. It's their typical sleep positions here. Kiwi loves this green sandpaper perch, and he will sleep there all night. And Pixel has come to really love this cuddlebone holder because it gives him a nice perch to sleep on. So anyway, first things first is to let a bit more light into the room, and then they start sort of coming alive with noise eventually. All right, next thing we do is we feed them. So I'll see you in just a moment. All right, so now for the bird food. Got to empty these out, wash them out, and put them on the rack and exchange them for these dry, clean ones. And then we'll go ahead and get some food in those bowls. So, all right, so now we got them both food and water, and the food has been cleaned out of the water, and I've replaced the water with new water. And now we go back to the birds. All right. So we've got our clean food and water for them, fresh food and water. Did I just hear Zipper Kiwi? Kiwi's been exploring his new toys. I've actually found him in this little swing perch a couple times already. Kiwi, do a flip. Good bird. And so in the morning I let him come out and play for a few minutes, usually before I go to work. All right, so now for more the cage tour part of this, someone had requested this a few times. Um, these are the Vision bird cages. We've got the two different models here, the larger horizontal one and the larger vertical one. Really easy to put together. There's links in the description as to where to buy these. We go with some Natural wood perches in here, a combination of the natural wood perches and the perches that come along with the vision cage. We have a couple cuddle bones in each cage. In this case, Kiwi's got one right now, and Pixel's got one up there, and one down here. Those are good for minerals for the birds. And then we've got this toy back here, which is the first toy we ever got Kiwi. It's his yellow disc, which he's very fond of and he talks to a lot. We've got this little swing perch toy here with a bell on it. Got that one recently. This toy over here is one that my wife made by hand. It's just like a toilet paper roll with some twine. And Kiwi likes chewing at that. And then there's a toy further back here that is one that we bought. It was a couple bucks. And then some other sort of like wood slash shred toys for them. They really like being able to bite stuff and destroy it. But this stuff has held up pretty well. This wood toy here has definitely gotten some bites on it, but is still intact. So that's Kiwi's cage. Now for Pixel's cage. Again, we have a combination of wood perch and the plastic perches that come with the Vision bird cages. And let's see, we've got the cuddle bone holder up here, which is really nice because he tends to pull down the cuddle bone if we put one up with a regular metal wire. We have this toy, which we got a couple days ago. We've got this perch swing here that Kiwi hated for some reason, but Pixel loves. And then another toy, which was sort of one of Pixel's first toys here. So we found that this vertical cage, Pixel tends to stay on the top half or third or so, which is pretty typical for parakeets. People say that, definitely get the longer, wide cages because birds like horizontal flying, which is definitely true. So if I had a choice to do this again, I would definitely get a second one of these and maybe get rid of this one. So anyway, that's Pixel's cage, and here you have it, Kiwi and Pixel the Parakeets. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.